In this Map Suite MVC Edition sample app walkthrough, we're going to show you how you can utilize the highlight overlay to highlight features when the user hovers over them. So as we look at this sample here, you'll see we've just got a basic map with the United States kind of highlighted, and as I hover over each of the states, it turns kind of this orangish red color. So this can be useful if you've got a lot of features in kind of a dense area and you want to give your user a visual cue of exactly what feature they're highlighted on so they can select the proper one. So let's take a look at the code to see how you can use the highlight overlay within your application. For this sample, we don't have any controller source, so we're going to go directly to the view source. And down here is where we're setting up the map. We're adding it to the page, setting the current extent, setting the map unit, and then adding the world map kit as the base map. So that's all pretty standard stuff. And then down here is where we're actually setting up our highlight overlay. So highlight overlay is an overlay that's available on the map control that you can use. And the way we set it up in this example is we actually load some features from a shapefile feature layer. In this case, it's the United States. We open that feature layer. We then set the style that we want to use once the user puts their mouse over it and hovers over it, and that's where the orange-red is set. The orange-red color when you're hovering over a various state. And then we loop through each of the features in the shapefile feature layer and add them to the highlight overlay. And then finally we close the shapefile feature layer because we no longer need it because those features have been copied over to the highlight overlay and render the map. Now you may be wondering, well, where's the blue transparent style defined? And that's just our default implementation of the highlight overlay. You can change that as you'd like via setting properties on the highlight overlay, very similar to the way you set the style for hovering that we did for the reddish orange here when we hover over various state. So I hope this sample has been helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to contact us, or you can post them directly to our discussion forums at thinkgeo.com/forums. Thank you for watching.